Hello people, stay with me because today I'm gonna show you the nicest stores in Paris. For example, Maison Margiela, Acne Studios, Maison Kitsune and stuff like that. So it's gonna be very interesting. Acne Studios is a Stockholm-based fashion house with a multidisciplinary approach. The founder and creative director, Johnny Johnson, is very interested in photography, art, architecture and contemporary culture, so you can definitely see it in the collections. The collections are defined by attention to detail, with an emphasis on tailoring and eclectic use of materials and custom-developed fabrics. The collections cover men's and women's ready-to-wear, footwear, accessories, and denim. Acne Studios is one of my favorite brands. I love the mix of casual and tailored styles, mostly in oversized silhouettes. The textures and materials are very unique. Look at these books, for example. It seems to be that they are made from paper. Or this crushed silky skirt. It's so good. I want to try almost all of these items because it seems to be that each of them has its own character. At least I'm gonna ask for this jacket, for example, and a couple of more items, so you can also see how do they look like. Mostly they are using neutral shades with some pops of color like this pink, for example. They don't have any sale available here, all the items are full priced items. A lot of them they're from spring-summer collection, but you can also see some winterish items here like this jacket. It's February and still quite cold in Paris, so they definitely need to have some puffer jackets and knitwear available. This brand is quite unisex, so a lot of times you can't really tell what items are for men, what items are for women. Look at this sweater, seems to be that they took this print from 15th century medieval embroidery. Love it. A silk shirt with a very dense fabric. In general, they're using quite thick fabrics, which is good because it's easier for the item to keep its shape. If you're watching my channel for a while, you may remember that it's better to use thicker fabrics in this case. It's much easier to transform your silhouette and create a shape that you want. Oh, this sweater is so cute. I think I'm gonna take it to the fitting room. Love the material, it's so soft and cozy. What else can we see here? A basic denim shirt. Seems a nice one. A grungy t-shirt. In general, seems to be that this collection is inspired quite a lot with grunge. You can see a lot of desaturated colors and distressed textures. I'm gonna leave the links below this video, so if you like any of these items, you can check them out. So guys, this one is very nice. The material, I think it's even silk.
The shirt, you have a mix of viscose and silk.
This look is quite 70s. I really like the print of the shirt and also the material. It's very artsy. And also this flared pants. The size could be one size smaller, but I just took whatever they had in the stores. They are also quite long, so it could be nice to use some platforms or heels. The store is very cute. You can enter from Jardin de Luxembourg. The girls that work here, they were very nice. They allowed me to film everything and helped me with all the items. So I really recommend this store if you're in Paris. I can tell that I really love these trousers. They are super comfortable and very soft. An oversized model. Also I'm wearing a printed shirt which is combined with the inner layer, which is also very cute. I have a jacket here. So let's maybe try it with the jacket. I would prefer a little bit more oversized, but it's nice. I also added a bag here, although it could be nicer if the bag is more structured. This bag is the typical bag of Acne Studios. They have it in different colors and different textures. This is the more basic one from leather, and they also have a very nice. It's from textile, this one, but it's also very stiff and keeps its shape. It's quite big, so you can put a lot of stuff inside. No worries about that. I also love these boots, but unfortunately there is no size, so I can't try it for you. Maybe I'm gonna order it later on the website. A very beautiful vest with the texture of an unwashed dog or something like that. One of the sales consultants was wearing it and it looks really good on her. I'm gonna try on the sweater that we already saw before, this interesting texture. It would look so nice with the silky trousers or a satin skirt. I can tell you guys that this sweater is so soft. It's amazing. I'm gonna check the materials. Nothing special really, but it feels like cashmere. For me, these kind of items can make a perfect capsule wardrobe because it's something very basic that you can pair with whatever you want, and at the same time it has a very unique texture, so this item has its own personality and character. I also found this small cute bag in the men's section and I really loved it because you can put like your money and wallet and telephone inside and they're gonna be safe because, as you know, in Paris and also in Barcelona you never can be safe in the street or in the metro because there are a lot of thieves everywhere. It's so comfy. I may consider ordering it later and wearing it, for example, with a suit. It could be a perfect accessory. This is also the men's overshirt. Very warm. It has the fleece inside. And also, as we already discussed, it doesn't matter if it's a man's or woman's clothes. Right now, especially you could see on the Copenhagen Fashion Week that everyone was wearing like whatever they liked. So it's not important anymore. All these items are quite casual, so you can pair it with something more structured, like a bag, for example, or add some interesting accessories. Change the sneakers to the boots, for example, or brogues. And I also would consider using trousers instead of these jeans. For example, these ones that they have here. I can tell that the tailoring in Acne Studios is very well made. All the suits and trousers and blazers are very structured, so you won't have any problems with covering whatever you want to cover. These seem to be a perfect suit with straight trousers and a little bit oversized blazer, but not too much. A perfect item for wearing it in the office or just meeting with your friends or going for a date, whatever you want. I also think that this scarf is very cute, maybe because I'm a little bit tired of these giant scarves, very wide ones that everyone was wearing, so this one seems very new. The only thing is that it seems a little bit too visible, so I may get tired of it very quickly. Here you can also see the smaller version of the classic Mitsubi Acne Studios bag that we already saw before. A sexy sweater for spring, a little bit transparent. If you wear it with a bra, it would be very nice. Okay guys, it's time to move on. The next store is gonna be Maison Margiela, which, I don't know, I think it's my favorite brand. Maison Margiela is a French luxury fashion house founded by Belgian designer Martin Margiela and Jenny Meriens in 1988. The house produces both haute couture-inspired artisanal collections and ready-to-wear collections. Known for deconstructive and avant-garde designs with unconventional materials, Maison Margiela has traditionally held live shows in unusual settings, for example, empty metro stations and street corners. Margiela resigned as creative designer in 2009, and John Galliano was appointed to the role in 2014. Here you can see the iconic Margiela's Tabi boots. Actually, Margiela didn't invent the Tabi, but as well he didn't invent a lot of his best work. For the Tabi he was inspired by Japanese workers' shoe, which traces its history as far back as 15th century. Let's see the collection. In general, Margiela doesn't like to use bright colors. He mostly focuses on different textures and materials. This sweater is very thick. I can imagine the cost of the material and the production of this item. A very nice salvage denim with some pleats. A very interesting knitted suit with a turtleneck and a midi skirt. Denim is one of the brand's signature materials. The designers really like to spoil it, like put some paintings, use the distressed denim and different washes. This cardigan looks very natural. It feels like it was hand knitted by a peasant from a distant village where even dyeing materials is not available. Here are the classic micro AC bags with Margiela's logo and the bag slide in medium. These bags you can wear in multiple ways, from a backpack to a crossover. You can also recognize Margiela's style by the presence of contrasting stitching and combinations of different materials. They seem to be sewn randomly, but in reality everything is preciously calculated and well thought out. This vest is a very good example. It has a combinations of cotton and knitwear and also these signature stitches that I was talking about. For me, it's always a pleasure to see the Margiela's collections. The fabrics are so cute, it's like going to the museum but with the option to touch the items. A vintage-inspired but avant-garde mannequin, the smaller version of my favorite Glam Slam bags, a lot of yellow color in the collection, which is going to be quite trendy this year. Here you can see some accessories, also with a very vintage vibe. Look at these delightful artist's trousers. They are wide with many pleats and spots of oil paint. I also decided to try on this deconstructed jacket that has been lengthened with an additional piece of fabric. It has very interesting details and buttons sewn with red thread. For the second look, I'm wearing a very cute oversized cardigan in a muted yellow color with a piled texture, ribbed trims and a low V-neck. I paired it with a semi-sheer nylon vinyl skirt. You definitely need to wear something underneath, and there are quite a few options, from legging, which I'm wearing, to small shorts or even another skirt. The only rule is that the underneath item needs to be tight-fitting without adding volume. I completed the outfit with my favorite Tabi boots in cream color. I would say that this look is perfect for spring and very comfortable. As a second option, I tried this chunky boucle knit polo shirt that has a 3-button top front and classic short sleeves. Look, the Tabi boots have had their fastenings changed. They used to have a regular zipper, but now they have plastic hooks. I couldn't live without trying on this awesome puffer coat. It's the best puffer I've ever seen. It's so voluminous and long. This oversized padded coat is made of recycled nylon and has a double-breasted front and classic collar. The only downside of this coat is that you can't really wear it in Barcelona, maybe just 1 or 2 days a year. I also decided to visit the men's store. I can tell that the collection is very similar. The only thing is that the shapes and length are a little different for men's fashion preferences. I also found these adorable loafers in pony leather here. This matcha is so good, I would recommend that you try the one with coconut milk, it's delicious. And now we're heading to Maison Kitsune store. Maison Kitsune is a French-Japanese lifestyle brand founded in 2002. Kitsune operates as a fashion brand, a record label, an art gallery, and a chain of cafes and restaurants worldwide. Kitsune is a Japanese word for fox, which is featured prominently in their ready-to-wear collections. I like this bomber, it's a little bit more darky than the other clothes in their collection. This brand a little bit reminds me of Uniqlo. Of course it's not that simple, but the prices are much more expensive, as you can see. In general, their collection mostly consists of preppy casual styles that are not too expressive or avant-garde. As I mentioned earlier, the distinguishing feature of the brand is the fox face that they put on almost every item. The designs are simple, neither too fitted nor too oversized, and mostly without prints, except for the fox, with a variety of colors. Here we can see some accessories also featuring the fox. Actually, I was looking for a simple fabric tote bag and was considering this brand, but unfortunately all the totes here were too small and too colorful, so I didn't find anything that fit my preferences. I like these scarves, but I stopped wearing them while living in Barcelona, so it's also a pass. They have knitwear in different colors, some with a big fox and some with a small one. It's a bag that I almost liked, and the most trendy item of all the collection, a quilted oversized jacket. It has its vibe. I can imagine a Japanese old man 200 years ago wearing this kind of jacket. Let's see what's going on downstairs. It seems that they have some lighter spring colors available here, but nothing interesting. Okay guys, I think I'm a bit tired and it's time for coffee. Today I was lucky to find excellent coffee at a great price. That concludes my store review. See you soon!